Here we go with the last part of the release test. Part B, from Chinese entrepreneur found freedom in French furniture. Dingley, co-founder and CEO of the online furniture store Made.com, already has 2 startup companies under his belt. He launched his first business selling furniture over the internet to customers in France after he left a career in investment banking. Modernizing business. For Dingley, putting the furniture retail market online has helped revolutionize what he calls a dusty industry. Buying furniture is a conventional thing, he says, adding that in the past, retailers were reluctant to take risks with new designs or new designers, and talent could become stifled. Now, the internet has changed all that. If a new designer comes to see us with a new amazing table that looks risky, we say, why not? Because the only risk that we have is taking the photo. We put it online. If it doesn't sell, we pull it off. And if it sells, then everybody wins, he explains. The internet allows us to launch products much faster than traditional business, he says. Speed is king. The speed of designing new products and also renewing your catalog is key to keep people's interest. Keep them coming back to the website. So online furniture retail means the ability to take more risks with new talent and designers. Now we're going to look at questions that went with that section. Please turn to number 20. In paragraph 20, what is implied by the use of the phrase dusty industry in reference to the furniture business? So let's think for a minute. We get dust when things sit in one place for a long time and don't get dusted. So, which one of these phrases means something sitting, staying the same, not changing? Is it D, the sale of furniture in the traditional manner makes it easier for new designers to establish themselves? No. C, selling furniture on the internet is a risky venture and can lead to failure for reckless entrepreneurs? Doesn't have anything to do with dust. No. B, many entrepreneurs avoid furniture manufacturing because of the industrial waste it creates? No. Is it A? Yes. Furniture manufacturing and sales have remained essentially the same for many years. This standard is RI.4. Next question, 21. According to the text, how has the internet helped further the careers of new furniture designers? Has it caused many industries to be outsourced? In D? No. Has it caused retailers to become cautious? In C? No. Has it allowed orders to come in faster? Yes, but that doesn't have anything to do with the careers of new furniture designers. So it is A. It has provided a venue for creativity. RI.1. Number 22. What is the meaning of the metaphor speed is king in the text? So if we go back to the paragraph and we read, we see where it says right here, the internet allows us to launch products much faster than traditional business, he says. Speed is king. The speed of designing new products and also renewing your catalog is key to keep people's interests, keep them coming back to the website. So, we got to have something about speed and selling and getting new customers and getting new goods. All right, so is selling goods quickly the most important factor of internet business success? No. B, the speed at which people can access the internet determines whether they will patronize a business? No, we're not talking about internet connectivity. C, launching new products quickly is important to being competitive in the furniture business? Yes, because you want to sell something new before the other guy. Or D, delivering purchase goods to customers quickly is a significant factor in their satisfaction. Not talking about delivery here. So the meaning of the metaphor speed and king is C. Launching new products quickly is important to being competitive in the furniture business. It's standard L.5.A. Next section, buying from China. Many British and European manufacturing industries have outsourced various processes abroad in recent decades. The result, says Dingley, is that it can be difficult to find good manufacturers based in the West. Although some 20% of their suppliers are British, they buy from China, not just because of the cost, but because China has developed an ecosystem of manufacturing over the last 30 years. He believes China's reputation for making goods for worldwide consumption allows the country to understand the global market. They have all the insight of what people are looking for, he elaborates. Question number 24. Based on the information in the text, why is China a leader in manufacturing? This one is a put your finger on it question. We just read that. Right here. He believes China's reputation for making goods for worldwide consumption allows the country to understand the global market. It understands international markets, international global synonyms. The answer is B. This is standard RI.1. Alone at the top. Entrepreneurship can be a solitary occupation, according to Dingley. As an entrepreneur, you always feel kind of lonely, he confesses. There are lots of things you cannot share, necessarily, with all your investors and your employees. He believes there's one thing that can lessen this. Co-founders who you get along with. It's really about sharing, he laughs. And sharing is a nice thing to have in a startup. Although the entrepreneur has never failed, he says one shouldn't underestimate the trials of setting up a business from scratch, nor the lessons that can be learned. There are so many failures of startups, he says, but you will see the people that actually survive and succeed are actually the strongest believers. Indeed, Dingley believes that the initial struggles and despair of launching a startup mean many successful entrepreneurs never do it for the money alone. What I really enjoy in my daily life is having the liberty of deciding what I want to do when I wake up, he says. That's a huge thing that I didn't get from my investment banking background anyway. So although Dingley believes being an entrepreneur can leave you isolated, sharing is important in a startup. Question number 23. How does the author develop the description of Dingley's business ideas? All right, we're going to take a look at the first few words in each thing. Sequential order. That means in number order. So like first, second, third, or first, then, next, last. All right. Sections, which are groups of text organized by header. Biographical format, which means that it would go in chronological order throughout the man's life, or in order of importance. You can start with what's most important and go middle important, low importance, or you could start low, middle, highest importance. All right, if you've been paying attention to these videos, you know that the answer is this passage is developed in sections, which is letter B. And then also, when we continue reading the rest of that, we know that each section explored something different. So in part A, we looked at his inspirations. So he was passionate. He had a different itch to scratch when he wanted to change from an investment banker to a furniture seller. Right? Then he had the decision to make. Should he step away? Should he risk everything that would go into being an entrepreneur? Then he had challenges along the way. One challenge was he felt like he couldn't manage the rapid growth in his company, so he sold it and took a year off. And then lastly, his ideas for working as an entrepreneur, which included sharing and having co-founders. So the answer is B. This comes from standard RI.3. Next question. Why does the author choose to use quotations from Dingley? All right. Is it D, to support the opinion that businesses have many aspects and the entrepreneur must understand them all? No, Quotations from him doesn't help that. Is it to illustrate the ups and downs of owning and managing an online furniture business in a technological age? No. Is it to demonstrate the entrepreneur's detailed command of the English language? No, not important. Or is it A, to provide the entrepreneur's perspective in his own words? Yes, because that's the only thing that we could do in quotations that we couldn't do from paraphrasing or just explaining about Dingley. So the answer is A. We use quotations to provide that person's perspective in his or her own words. RI.5. And our last question, we're going back to number 19. Which statement provides an objective summary of the text? Start at the bottom again. Letter D, entrepreneurship can only be successful for those who are willing to utilize the newest technology. Nope. Beware of words like only or always or never. C, entrepreneurship can be a challenge for people who have only been exposed to their own cultures. No, because we've got some people who've never left their own culture and are successfully working as entrepreneurs. B, entrepreneurship can be lonely. He told us that, yes. But the financial rewards outweigh the emotional struggles. Not sure that's summarized in the text. All right. Or A, entrepreneurship can be difficult, but the freedom it provides makes the right choice for many. All right. And you know that our correct answer is going to be A. Entrepreneurship can be difficult, but the freedom it provides makes it the right choice for many. And when think about the title, definitely fit with that. It had entrepreneurship and freedom in it. This comes from standard RI.2. All right, we've gone through all 25 questions for the test now. So look back over, make sure you filled your item analysis handout out, and then turn that in. And good luck on your North Carolina final exam. You guys will rock it.